fresh protests have taken place outside Indian foreign offices in Vancouver and Toronto. Vancouver and Toronto have consulate offices of the Indian government, and in fact, despite the issue flagging off with the Canadian government, these protests have taken place. Now, the protests are not ready to stop in Canada. In fact, these separatists and extremists are gaining dominance with each passing day. Now, the Canada has become a fertile soil for such groups to target Indians, to target Indian diplomatic offices, to attack Indian community, and also to make sure that the events which are being organized by the Indian government or maybe somebody from the Indian community does not go in a smooth manner. So these two protests have come at a time when already issue has been flagged off to the Canadian government, and almost a week back one reception dinner was hosted by Indian community in honor of Indian High Commissioner to Canada, to Ottawa, and that dinner was organized in Surrey, British Columbia. Right before the arrival of the Indian High Commissioner Sanjay Verma to the venue, the protest had started, and that protest even turned into a violent, where two Indians were beaten up. In fact, the journalist was also attacked, and ultimately the Indian community had to cancel the dinner after the intervention of the cops. Now, after which there was a small protest which happened outside the consulate office in Vancouver. The issue was flagged off by the Indian government, and in fact, the Canadian High Commissioner in New Delhi was summoned by the Indian government, and he was asked.
The entire world agrees that we do need to end this conflict, but are we in store for virtually an endless war, because neither side would want to give up any territorial claims?
Where is our diaspora, and how are such radicals able to raise funds in Western nations when it is a fact that such funds are used for anti-India operations?
Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Parliament has broken all records of productivity. But this time around, we see there is a standoff.
Gypsy Barao is just a defense. He should stand up and say that I apologize, I made a mistake.
Yes, removing security outside the High Commission is fair enough, but it's not like the protests have stopped, and it's not like the British authorities are trying to stop these protests.